when people found out that I was a Muskie alumni, I immediately felt respect and trust in my professionalism, in the sense that, you know, I would deliver, that I would do it in the right way.
You are respected once people know that you are Muskie. Most people know about the program.
Muskie alumni are very valuable people in every field because the results say so.
In most of the cases that, like, not most, but probably all of the cases that I know of Muskie Fellows, they're very successful in their careers.
It's an elite group of people, and I'm proud to be one of them.
Since 1992, the Edmund S. Muskie Graduate Fellowship Program has been sending professionals from the countries of the former Soviet Union to the United States for graduate study. The program promotes democratic principles, supports local leaders, and forges lasting friendships.
What is a Muskie program? It's bringing to Georgia the best that American society can offer to other developing nations, and that's education.
The program created the leaders, so these people started new initiatives. They came with the ideas, back with the ideas. And not just the ideas, but also the tools how to implement these ideas into the life.
We got ministers, the president is a Muskie alumni. I'm not saying that he became the president just because he was a Muskie alumni, but in every field here in Georgia, in economic field, in education field, in media field already, you have that value. People value that you are a Muskie alumni.
It's everywhere. It's in the public, it's in the private, it's in the health care, it's in education, in law, in business. So I think a little bit in everything it helped through these years, and I think it will help a lot in the years to come.
The Muskie program had probably had more impact than probably any other single U.S. Educational program, certainly, and it's probably right up there with among the very best assistance programs we've got.
While in the United States, Georgians study side by side with American students, as well as students from all over the world. This multi-ethnic environment reinforces the values of diversity and shared expression.
Muskie program is one of the best tools to spread the values of democracy all over the country.
This is why the American government pays its taxpayers' money for our country and for our people to develop.
Although we all Muskies, we've been, studying in different areas like law, public health, mass media. But the one common thing which puts us together in a certain context is democracy and the future of our own countries.
More than 300 Georgians have been or are currently studying in the United States on the Muskie program. The program includes 11 fields of study, and more than 90 universities have hosted Muskie Fellows. In addition to their studies, fellows also participate in practical internships and volunteer in their communities.
I've talked to many Muskie Fellows here about the impact that this program's had on their lives. And obviously, you get a degree out of it, and you can come back and use that degree in your professional career. But the impact on people's personal lives of living and studying in the United States is profound.
Muskie is not only about education. It's about culture. It's about bringing to Georgia a new tradition of how what is professionalism, how you should teach and learn, work, and be a responsible citizen.
Looking back to where I was before I left, before I had grad school experience and work experience also in the US, I think I've changed a lot and I've developed a lot, and that's largely due to this experience.
It was knowledge, it was new attitudes, it was new approaches, it was people which I met, and it was everything together.
I benefited personally from the program. Many of my colleagues whom I work with in the government, in the non-governmental sector in Georgia. It's a big network. It's a very useful network outside of the country as well.
How it helped me through my professional development is not just finding the job, but also doing my job. And I'm doing my jobs because I know I gained the skills there. I gained some of the professional contacts, like contacts that I can make the contacts back and ask for the advice, and also created the network for me here in Georgia and the former Soviet Union, where I know the people and you can really easily approach them because you are a Muskie fellow.
Once you need some help in some particular sphere, you can find some Muskie who will be qualified to give you a good answer on something, give you good advice on something, which is also valuable in terms of the networking.
The program not only exposes Georgians to the American way of life, but it also exposes Americans to the unique Georgian culture. The best way to learn about another culture is to study, work, and live within that culture. The Muskie program provides just that sort of chance, having a powerful impact on people's lives.
Many young people who have gone on the Muskie program have been real ambassadors for Georgia in the United States and have built some of these ties that they're as important as any kind of government-to-government relationship. They're the foundation of the ties between the United States and Georgia.
We try to bring Georgia, more Georgia to the United States. That's to some extent for the last 15 years we have succeeded in those states where Georgians were students. So I think it was very much two-way street.
Every single time when I go back to the United States or somewhere in European or any other transit airport, I hear, American accents. So I feel that, these are my people. And when I get out of the U.S. airport, so my feeling is that in certain ways I'm home. So that's part of the Muskie Fellowship. In other words, that's part of the Muskie influence.
Muskie influence is prominent in all sectors of Georgian society, from the upper echelons of government to the business and social spheres. Muskie alumni are contributors in education, the NGO sector, the health sphere, and the media sectors, just to name a few. While much has been achieved, much remains to be done. Alumni offer the following advice to current and future Muskie Fellows.
Study hard, bring your knowledge, and help your country.
If you want to change something, try to change it, and it will work out. Still believe that it will work out, still doing that.